In Texas, state lawmakers have been summoned to Austin for a special session to do something rarely seen: redraw the state's congressional map just 4 years after it was last approved. Governor Greg Abbott officially placed redistricting on the agenda, but multiple reports say he did so only after strong pressure from President Donald Trump and the White House.
This is AITV News, and today we explain the push for mid-decade redistricting in Texas. Redistricting is the process of setting the boundaries for each United States House seat. It usually happens once every 10 years right after the census. This time, Texas is reopening its 38 districts early. President Trump says the goal is to protect and expand the slim Republican majority in Congress ahead of the 2026 midterms, predicting up to 5 new GOP seats from a favorable map.
Governor Abbott's public focus has been elsewhere, especially on relief after the deadly July 4th flash floods, but he ultimately added redistricting to a special session agenda that now totals 18 items. His stated reason is a letter from the United States Department of Justice claiming 4 Democratic-held districts may violate the Constitution by relying too heavily on race. Yet, in a separate court filing, the state's own lawyers insisted the DOJ letter is not evidence of racial gerrymandering. Critics argue the letter is simply cover for a push that originated in Washington. To secure more seats, mapmakers are expected to rely on 2 classic gerrymandering tactics. Cracking splits clusters of Democratic voters among several districts, diluting their power. Packing does the opposite, concentrating as many opposition voters as possible into a few districts so the surrounding ones become safer for the majority party. That approach carries a risk known as a dummy-mander. If Republicans spread their voters too thin, a sudden shift in voter sentiment could flip those narrowly drawn districts to Democrats, turning a short-term gain into a long-term loss. Analysts warn the gamble is heightened in a fast-growing, rapidly changing state like Texas. Democrats have blasted the special session as a partisan ploy staged while Texans focus on flood recovery. National party leaders are signaling they may counter by redrawing maps in states they control, such as California and New York, to offset any GOP advantage gained in Texas. Texas lawmakers now have up to 30 days to craft and pass new maps. Whatever emerges is almost certain to be challenged in court. The decisions made in Austin could redefine the state's political landscape and help determine who controls the United States House in 2026.